First of all, it's Beckett Baseball here with another Rip and Retail Retro pack break. I went to the National Sports Collectors Convention in Chicago, picked up a box of 1981 Fleer baseball packs, as you can say, baseball, and was fully intended to rip all 38 packs, 36 packs for you here, but I realized it would take for too long, so I grabbed the top 5 packs of the box, held them back to rip just for you right now. Key rookie cards, there really aren't any, but you've got plenty of Hall of Famers, plenty of, solid players, so here we go. My office door is open. You could have some guests at any moment. One thing you may not know, if you're not a long timer, is that Fleer had gum its first year. Here's a Tom Griffin. I'm sure it's mint, don't you think? The gum does not peel off in a friendly manner. Ew, that was disgusting. It actually breaks kind of a cake-like nastiness, so one card in every pack goes straight in the garbage can. Here's the rest of the pack. Ooh, quality control is awesome, and I fumbled it. Hold on. Get a view of the office. How about the centering job on this Richie Hebner, huh? I had a lot of cards in the box this way, pretty much 1 or 2 in every pack. So it could be rough and interesting here. Lots of old photos. It's a first year Fleer and Donruss. The breaking up of the Topps regime after several decades. Steve Remco, Mickey Rivers in a Texas Ranger uniform. Preston Hanna. Not that I remember many of these names. How about Wayne Gross? If one thing sums up the centering job on this card, it's gross. Pat Underwood. One cool part that I liked about the 81 Fleer set back in the day, manager cards. Don Zimmer, the big old chaw. So that's on the cool stack. Jim Fregosi, former major leaguer turned manager. John Matlack, Dale Unser, Dave Stapleton, Jason Thompson. Fergie Jenkins. Bob Baylor, Tim Lawler, Freddie Patek. So that was the first pack. Here we go, pack 2. My Twitter is letting me know I got a message. How about a card of blank? Lee Lacy. Garbage can. Dan Meyer. Ken Oberkfell in the years before his big hair. Checklist. Awesome centering. Followed up by some creases. Didn't run into these in the other 30 with some packs. Dennis Lamp with some nice creased. It's not going to show. Some surface creasing from the sheet being scrunched. Jim Anderson, Fred Lynn. Oh, Jimmy Quirk with some media members hanging out behind him as he takes VP. Matt Kill. Here you go. Dennis Eckersley, looking all serious. Gary Woods, Bobby Greich. The last 2 cards in the pack. Jack Morris. Dwight Evans. I got a box of 36 packs, or 38 packs, because there's 2 bonus packs. Box of 38 packs for $35 at the Baseball Card Exchange booth at the National. Good source for vintage wax. It's not messed up. Here's what the backs of the cards look like. No frills back in the day from Fleer. They changed it up by the last couple years. Next pack. So all in all, this is a fun, different break that isn't too expensive. You can clearly buy these cards for much less than that, but I've never actually opened a box of 81 Fleer in the past. Another mangled gum card. I love the super pink color of the gum. Jeff Burrows, trash can. Checklist, Grant Jackson. Awesome centering. Leon, I'm not Bip Roberts, even though he is. Larry Parrish, okay, here you go. George Brett, 390 average, and note there's no dot there. I believe that's an error card. I believe it was corrected later on. Willie Hernandez, awesome centering. Top and side, look at that. Jim in 10, baby. Eddie Solomon, there we go. Ricky Anderson's stolen bases card, that's cool. I can live with that. here we go. Alan Trammell. Older Fleer boxes, typically for wax, you should get very few dupes. You should get pretty much one of everybody in the set, or one of everybody in as many as you can get in the set. 660 cards, I don't know, can't do the math real fast. 17 cards per pack, 38 packs per box, so it's a lot of cards. Rich Dotson, Mickey Klutz, Champ Summers. So with the typical collation, these are just wax paper wrappers, which can be tampered with. You should know if you get way too many dupes, you probably got a box that's been gone through. That's why you got to buy from a trusted dealer when it comes to vintage wax. Another gum card, Rodney Scott. Trash can. Ivan DeJesus, Jerry Royster, Bert Hooton, Terry Kennedy, Bill Gullickson, Fred Stanley, Mike Stanton. Not sure how many, it's not the current one, but there's been a few of Mike Stanton, so I think it's the first Mike Stanton. Rick Dempsey. Wow, that was a rough pack. I'm not even gonna bother. My last pack, 81 Flair. Let's see what I find. Dave Edwards. Billy Martin, slightly off-centered. Joe Rudy, slightly off-centered. If you know your A's. Here's a guy you should look for in 1982 packs, John Littlefield, but not this year's. You look for the 82 Littlefield Error. That's a fun one. Here's a card with the surface damage, Warren Cromartie, known for playing in Japan. This guy would be hit on Twitter today. Jeff Twitty. There was my Twitter. Dave Edler, Terry Landry, Ellis Valentine, Dale Murphy, Greg Reynolds. Final card, final pack, 5th pack of 81 Fleer, purchased at the National. Mark Littell. So I always love ripping some vintage wax, old school stuff, and based on some of the reactions of traffic on these videos, you guys apparently like them too. So I'll try to do more of this stuff in the time to come. Chris Olds, Beckett Baseball. See you next time.